Good morning, students. Already in the previous video of your MS Excel, I have explained you regarding your MS Excel sheet, how to open your MS Excel file and what are these called. These are your columns, these are your rows, how to do the cell entry and how to save the file. So, students, today's class, you are going to learn about few more commands in your Excel sheet, MS Excel. Already I have made the sheet. You can see I have written the school name, roll number, name of the students, class, subject. I have taken 3 subjects, that is English, Maths, Hindi, Science it is. When I am going to click on roll number, you can see the roll number, it is appearing, it is coming on the top, but it is not visible. Now students, here the roll numbers I have not made any entry. I will show you how you can enter the roll numbers here. You can just simply click on the cell and you can type 1, then press enter key. You can move to the next, type 2, press enter key. After this, you select both the cell. Click on the number 1 where you have entered the number 1 and drag with the left mouse button and click it. When both are selected, then bring to the corner of the cell. When the plus sign is coming, hold that mouse left button and please drag it down. When you drag it down, you can see the numbers, it is coming in increasing order. So this way you can enter the numbers in a cell. The roll numbers, no need to type 1, 2, 3, 4. It is in ascending order. Simply you can type 1, 2 and then you can drag it down. This is called, this facility it is called, or this feature we call it as a autofill feature in MS Excel. Now the names of the students, it is there. See, even the names of the students, it is fully not visible. Now in this class, I am going to explain you how this name of the student full, it is going to visible in that particular cell. We have a format feature option also. What you can do, you can select the cell. First I am doing for the roll number. Just select the cell. Right click with the mouse button there. Pop-up menus appear. From there you select format cell. When you click on that, format cell dialog box appears on the screen. Click there. In this format cell dialog box, you need to check alignment. You will click on alignment. You get the option there, text control. In this, I am going to click the first option, wrap text. Wrap text is nothing but it is going to wrap the text in the given cell width. Whatever it is written in this, it is going to wrap it and it is visible. Just I will show you. You are going to click and you will say OK. Now it is visible. Before it was not visible. So same way you can do for name of students also. Now name wrap text I have shown you here what way it is appearing. Next I will select the next option in that format cell. I have clicked on the cell. Right click with the mouse button. Select format cell option. You have 3 features for the text control in your format cell dialog box. You can see there. Text control, you have wrap text, already we have done. Shrink to fit, the next option. Means we are going to make it, the character will become small so that is fully visible on that particular cell. You are going to click there and then you will say OK. You can see that name of the students fully it is visible now on the sheet. You can see there. Fully it is visible on the sheet. This way you can do the arrangement. Now, one more option is left out in that is merge cells. Now, can you see this Father Agnes School Greater Noida? It is visible when I am going to click here. If suppose I am clicking and writing something else here, it is going to overwrite. So, I want, it is a different cell. What I want, this full, it should be one cell. The Father Agnes School Greater Noida should come in one cell. What you can do, you are going to select the full cell there. How many columns you want, fully you will select. and then you right click with the mouse. Again you will go to the format cell option. Dialog box comes. In this text control feature, now you will select merge cell option. You will click on this merge cell option and you will say OK. When you will say OK, you can see all the information it is shifted. It has been merged in one cell. It is now one cell and it is shifted to the left hand side. You want to make it as a center. You need to click. You have this alignment tab. In this tab, you will click on center. Now you can see it is in the center of the cell. So this is called formatting the cell. Now in this formatting cell, you have one more option that you can orientate or you can rotate your text as per the degree. Okay, so what you can do, you need to select the cell, right click with the mouse, again with the format cell, you have text alignment option in this box. On the first, you can see text alignment. Side by you have orientation tab. Which way you want to rotate your text, that which degree you want to, you can just increase or decrease with this mouse pointer this way. You can do, or you can increase on this degree, up or down arrow. That is your choice. And you can say OK. Can you see the English has been changed? If you want, you can do for the maths also. Same format. Right click. Select the cell. Right click with the mouse button. Format cell option. In this option, now suppose I want to rotate it this much only. I will click here and then I will say OK. You can see it's a little bit I have tilted your maths. So this way you can do the formatting of the cells. Formatting means changing the look wise, that information you are changing, the style you are changing, all this you are changing. That is formatting. Look of the text you are changing. Now I want to fill the color, different color in different columns or different shell. So either I can take my I can click on the cell and I can take my mouse pointer to this fill color option directly and I can select the color which I want to fill in my cell that way. Or the other option, without using the mouse button, you select the cell, which cell you want to change the color, and you're going to press Alt key and 2x H key from the keyboard. That theme color automatically it is going to appear here and you can select the color which you want to fill in that particular box. This way you can change the color of the cells. Now the last option or last command on this particular chapter is how you are going to sort the information. Sorting is nothing but arranging the data in ascending or descending order. So what you can do, you can just select the full information, what you want to, the data which you want to sort it, you will select it. After selecting, in your home tab only, you will go to sort and filter, this command. In the arrow you will click. In this you have the option custom sort. Click on that. When you click on that, you get a dialog box here. In this, it is showing you sort by. Click on this arrow. All the fields will come here. I want to sort this data based on name of the students. I have selected and then it is asking me the order. Order I can change either ascending order, descending order. I am selecting it ascending order, means alphabetic order A to Z. The names it is going to change. Okay, I will click on OK. You can see the changes. The names has been changed. So this way students, you can change the look of your Excel sheet. You can sort the data either in ascending or descending order. So for better understanding students, keep on watching both the videos and keep on practicing whatever the commands I have taught you in both the videos. Till then, take care. Thank you. Goodbye.